Hey friends, Lois with Ellie Grace's Attic here. I just wanted to pop on and talk to you today about a quick teacher's gift. If those of you are like me, you're ready to be done with Christmas shopping. Oh my goodness, I am ready for the quietness of Christmas. I actually purchased my last gifts this morning. But we are going to wrap up today and show you how to do some quick, easy teacher's gifts. I know teachers, I'm a crafter, and I do make a beautiful nameplate that you can order on our site, elliegracesattic.etsy.com, for teachers. It's beautiful. It's got their name. It's got pretty ribbon on the top. But my little boy this year has 3 different teachers, and so you have 3 classes of 20 kids each times however many years you've been teaching. That's a lot of handmade gifts. And so not to shoot myself in the foot, but we like to give our teachers practical gifts. So this year, what better gift to give than coffee, right? So we got gift cards for coffee, our local coffee shop. This one's Starbucks, not our local, but you get your favorite coffee shop, whatever, gift card. That's what we got. We got gift cards to Starbucks. And you know what? Those teachers need coffee. So we're going to show you how to dress this up, because sometimes, even though gift cards are practical, sometimes they can seem impersonal, and we don't want to do that. We want to love on our teachers and let them know that we appreciate them. So I'm going to show you, I have this cute little, we have craft envelopes that we're going to dress up today. These are just plain craft envelopes. You can get them at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, wherever. And this is what we're going to put our gift card in. So we're just going to make it pretty. We like to make things pretty. So we're going to make a tag for that. I have this document here. It's a PDF. I don't know if you can see it. I'll zoom it. It says "Thanks a Latte," and it has a cute little coffee cup on there. I got this back in forever ago. I've had it because I did this gift. I've done it a few times over the years for teachers or just for friends even. I've also done little coffee baskets with the gift card and a mug and all of the things. But I'll post a link to either this particular PDF if I can find the original link, because like I said, I've had it for years. It's actually just saved on my computer. But if not this one, I'll get you one. You'll get a link to this so you can print it out yourself at home. But it's formatted to print on shipping labels. This is what, I had an extra one left from last time I did it. This is a shipping label, the big 2x4, 2 inch by 4 inch label. And I just printed it on that. But I was out of shipping labels today, so I just printed it out on regular paper, and I'm gonna cut it down. And we're gonna just put some trim around it, and it's gonna be real quick and easy, I promise. So, and while I'm making a pretty envelope for a gift card for coffee, I'm also drinking coffee, and my new mug, Virginia, is for lovers. Thanks to my friend Jody, if she's watching. She sent me that for Christmas. So I'm drinking some coffee and giving away coffee gift cards. So I'm using a scrapbook cutter. If you have one, that's great. If not, you can certainly cut this with scissors. But we have an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. The middle of that is going to be the 4 1/4 mark. So you can just mark that with your ruler and cut your paper. So I'm going to do that. We're just going to cut that sheet in half and put that over there because we don't need that. And we're going to cut it down. We're going to trim off the excess first. And cut it at 3. Good. I'm accounting for the header that's on there, so cut that down. To 2. going to trim it down just a little. It doesn't have to be exactly 2 by 4, but I'm cutting off, or just trimming off the very edges. So we want it to be close to 2 by 4. Just for what I'm doing, because I had already measured it out. Sorry, my paper's not cooperating. Alright, so we cut it down to 2 by 4, so it looks like that. Okay. Yeah. We're going to put that aside. And then next, I've just got some black. This is cardstock. Well, this hat actually was a scrapbook. Came out of my scrapbook materials. But you can do construction paper too. It doesn't have to be cardstock, whatever you have on hand. Like I said, I didn't have shipping labels, so I printed this on my color printer with regular copy paper. You can certainly send this file to Office Depot and get it printed there if you need to. But you could totally do this at home. Most of us have printers at home. So now we're going to cut down black because we're going to back it with black like so. And so since our original piece, this label, the Thanks to Latte, was 2 by 4, we're going to do this 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. So you're definitely going to have to use your ruler, or you could totally eyeball it too. I do that a lot. So you'll see when you kind of center it in there, it looks like that. And we're going to attach it here in just a second. And then I found this in my scrapbook materials. This is just a black and white polka dot. If you follow my videos, I used this not long ago on a bucket that we upcycled. So now we're going to cut this one 4 1/2 by 2 1/2. We're just increasing by 1/4 inch each time. Oops, my scrapbook cutter came apart. Bless America, it doesn't want to work today. Alright, we said 4 1/2. It's hard to see some of these marks on here, you know, because bifocals. Alright. And you know what I did not bring in here to my video was glue. And I'm looking around and I don't see it, but you know what? We're going to improvise because I forgot my glue. I actually have a little, you can use Elmer's glue for this. You can use the stick glue. I was going to actually use not glue, but a tab runner. If anybody's scrapbooks, it's like a tape runner. And you just, it's like a little, I can't describe it, and it's upstairs or I would go get it, but I don't want to leave you that long. It's just a little runner. You roll it and the little stickies come out, basically. But since I don't have that, we're about to improvise. Let me see what I have close by. I am going to have to leave for just a second. Oh, I have glue. Praise the Lord. I thought I was about to have to use some Scotch tape, which that would work too. If you're in a pinch and you have Scotch tape, you could just roll it, you know, tear a little tab and roll it, and you could stick it with that too. This is so easy. You can use whatever you have. So this is the look we're going for. Okay, we're just layering it, and what that does is when you layer things with paper like that, you see it doesn't take much to make things pretty. When you layer like that, you're just giving it some depth and some, someone just put bubble gum. Is that, okay, hold on, because bifocals, Kathy, you're so funny. You know what, in a pinch, bubble gum would work. But anyway, you're just layering to just kind of give it some depth and some dimension, and that's kind of what helps make it pretty. It draws the eye in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue it together, and I've got some good old stick glue. So we're going to use that because it's what we had on hand. And that's the thing. I think a lot of times people just get intimidated about being crafty, and you know, I am creative. Some people aren't naturally creative, but I think a lot of times it just comes out of necessity because, you know, this is what I have on hand and I'm going to make it work, and I'm going to still have a cute gift at the end of the day that I really didn't spend a lot of money on. But it looks like I did, and it looks like I worked, you know, it looks like you did. Have y'all ever seen that commercial? It's a Rice Krispies commercial, and the lady is in the kitchen and she's making the Rice Krispie treats, and she, you know, it's a very easy recipe, Rice Krispie treats. It has like 3 ingredients, right? And it doesn't take a lot of time or effort to make them. But the mom is in the kitchen and she is making those treats, and when she's done, she throws the flour in her face and it goes out, so it looks like she has just worked so hard, and she goes out with the Rice Krispie treats and everybody's like, ah. That's kind of what this is. You don't need a lot to make a big impact. So let me see if I can read some comments. Miss Gracie says she loves the Christmas tree behind me. Thank you, Gracie. That is our kids' tree. We have a big formal looking tree in our family room, and this is our kids' tree, and it has all the kids from the 30-year-old all the way down to our youngest grandbaby who's 5. It has all of their handmade ornaments. It has ornaments that were gifted to us, and so that's what this tree houses, and we just love it. It's my favorite tree because it's full of memories, sweet memories. It's got some little pictures on it of the kids and whatnot. Okay, so we're just going to kind of press this down. Actually, I was just looking at that tree the other day thinking I probably need to get a bigger one because it's kind of getting crowded. And that's not all of the ornaments. We have to kind of pick which ones go on there every year, rotate them out. Pardon me. You've got to have a beverage when you're crafting. Okay, so this is it. We've got it together. I'm going to try to hold it so you can see it. Thanks a latte. And so now what we're going to do, I'm not even putting a card in this. I'll show you. So we're going to glue the back of it really good. And we're going to make sure I'm gluing it the right side up. I'm just going to center that in our envelope, and I'm eyeballing it, friends. It's okay to eyeball stuff sometimes. We're just going to press it down. Oh, you know what? I forgot to round my corners, but that's okay because I had a corner, one of these guys. I was going to round the corner like my shipping label, but we skipped that. So there you go. We put it in the center of our envelope like that. Super easy. And what I'm going to do is I got the gift card, and I've already written, don't forget to write how much it is. There's nothing more frustrating than getting a gift card and you're like, I don't know how much that is. And then you got to call the number or do all that. And you certainly don't want to do it when you go in the store. So make sure to remember to write down how much your gift card is worth. And I wrote on inside who it's from in case it gets separated from the envelope. But anyway, I'm just dropping this in the envelope. We'll seal it up, and then because it's craft paper and because I want Jordan to personalize it for his teacher, I'm gonna give him a pen or a Sharpie and let him write a sweet little note just right on the envelope to his teacher. And so he'll give that to her. And so it's semi-homemade because he wrote a personal note on it, and it's got the cute little tag. So just an idea for you last minute shoppers. Totally easy, quick, effortless Well, not really effortless, but easy. It wasn't that much work. So that's a cute little gift to give to your teachers. Practical. Everybody loves a good cup of coffee. So there you go. Merry Christmas. We love our teachers. So Merry Christmas, guys. Until I see you again, happy crafting. And Miss Kathy, I'll keep the bubblegum idea in mind. Merry Christmas, guys.